All right, good evening, everyone. Dan Hunt with the JSKA Rochester Virtual Dojo. Today is December 12th. Is our second to last day of the session. Plan for today is going to go through some additional hip rotation drills for moving backwards and turning backwards, so that we can keep ourselves moving nice and quick when we go through our techniques. Also help us with body mass movement, so that if we need to take somebody that way, our body mass is moving that way instead of trying to move them all with our arms. All right, so let's get started, and then we're going to go through all the hand katas up through the teki katas, and that should be plenty to get through today. Okay. All right, so let's do some warm-ups here. All right, jogging in place. Oh, sorry, bow first. Okay, jog in place. Feet in and out. Keep your body kind of stable if you can. Forward and backwards. And jump eject. Change your arms. Change your feet. Change your arms again. Good, hips around. Switch. Arms around. Switch. Twisting. Elbows up. Up and over. Your right hip pressed. Switch. A little wider. Bend at the waist. Over to the right. Over to the left. Back to center. Alternating sides, straightening. And roll it up. All right. Easy, or knee lifts. Out to the side. Ankles up. Good, easy kicks. And side snap kicks, left first. And back kicks. Good, put your left leg forward, front leg, back kick, or back leg. Switch legs. Hitch. Sun. She. Go. Like good. All right. Left arm across. Down the back. And hip. Switch. Down your back. And on your hip. Small circles. Palm down. Back. Palm forward. Rotate back. Palm up. Rotate back. Palm down, or palm to the back of the room. Rotate back. Fingertips to the back of the room. Switch. All right. From here, reach down, pull into your center of your back and pull back down again. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now take your left arm, put it up, put your left or right arm to the back and swap them out. Work those shoulders, stretching it out. All right, good. Shake it out, straighten up. All right, so the other day, we've been working on just regular hip rotation with the backside hip rotating forward and backwards. And just kind of more of a static thing just for like reverse punch or for a blocking and then a reverse punch. Then we went into some hip vibration. Then the last class we did how to use your hip moving forward and rotating it as you step forward. Now I want to take that and add that to my how to use it as we step backwards. Okay, so let's put our left leg forward. And the same sort of thing we've done in the past is we're going to break this into little pieces. So let's face this way. Put your left leg forward. And I want you to do is I want you to take your left leg, put it on that side of my right leg, and use your hip to kind of get yourself just sideways with your feet. Okay. And then we're gonna refine that just a little bit after you get the hip movement to have a little bit more thigh squeeze. Okay, so right now, so from here, I don't want you to go out this way, but I want you to come through the center and stand shoulder width apart. Okay, ready? So squeeze your thighs together as you turn the hip back. Itch back. Knee. It's okay to prime it just a little bit, just to feel what it feels like. Thumb. Sheet. And one more. Go. Okay, so now we're going to take this just a little bit further. What I want you to do now is I want you to squeeze it together and aim your hips that way now. Okay, so I'm going to turn all the way around this way and I'm going to aim my hips. Now notice my feet are no longer the shoulder width apart now. I'm saving it, thinking on my right foot and stepping. I'm going to step out. I'm going to do this in 2 counts. One is pivot all the way around. Aim your hips completely behind you and keep your legs kind of close to each other as you get turned. Use your hip. Ready? Itch. Knee. Back. Itch. Knee. Good. Itch. Knee. Okay, so you're primed up, ready to drive linear after the full rotation. If you do it where you're rotating the whole way, then there's a lot of energy going away from the direction sideways to the direction that you want to put energy to. Okay, 2 more. Cheat. Step out. 1 more. Go. Step out. All right, let's work on the other side. Watch you guys do it. So this one, we're only going to facing 90 degrees from your current step. So pull that hip back. That's it, Mark. A nice prep. Good. Itch. Okay, and actually go ahead and step about a shoulder width apart as you step. So Andy Lim, go face that way with your right leg forward. There you go. Squeeze your thighs together and step backwards to 1 shoulder width wide. Itch. Oh, still facing, just face me when you're done, okay? When you're done, try and face me. Chi. Okay, so Tony, why don't you give me a little wind up as you get prepared. So show me, move that right hip back. There you go. Yep, move that right hip back and then just keep going with it. There it is. Good. And you got to squeeze your thighs together. Chi. Mary kind of just stepped. Not too much hip rotation on that one. Still more. Show me as much as you can turn your hip. Hold on, before you move your foot. Yeah, you're gonna end up facing me. That's right. Yep. But I want you to show me as much rotation as you can get without letting your foot come off the floor of the front foot. Show me. Yeah, that. Yeah, there you go. And well, so I want you to be completely sideways to me. So both feet even. Yes, like that. Okay. All right, let's go. A couple more. Itch. And back. Knee. Yeah, the hip didn't move that time, Mary. Really push with your right leg. Push that hip backwards and let it keep coming. Without leaning over. Chi. 1 more. Go. All right, now let's see if you can get yourself rotated and facing to the side behind you, but keeping your feet kind of close. And then we'll do it in 2 steps. 1 to get yourself completely turned around, and 2 to step out. Ready. Itch. Knee. Good. Okay. So you definitely need to stay compressed in your left leg so you can drive with it afterwards. Itch. Knee. Again. Itch. Knee. Okay, again. Itch. Knee. All right, Mary, that hip's not moving a lot. Still not moving a lot. I don't know if it's hurting you. Oh, there you go. See how you almost fell over? You moved very, very fast on that one. Very good, not very nice. Yeah, there you go. And then go. 2 more. Itch. Knee. And 1 more. Itch. Knee. No, Peter, I should say. Step out with the same leg that you moved. Step out with your right leg. So you're coming in tight with your right leg. Squeeze your thighs together. Now step out deeper. There you go. Yep. Keep your posture tall. Don't come up over the top. All right, so let's go with our left leg again, and we'll put that all together, and we'll do a few of those both ways. Okay, so don't stop at the middle again this time. So, but you want to get all the way around before you start driving to your left side. Ready. Itch. And back. Knee. And back. Squeeze your thighs together. Done. Back. Chi. Back. Go. All right, switch. Okay, put your right leg forward. Same thing, bring that hip back, turn all the way around, and then step out vertical or straight that way. Itch. And back. Knee. And back. Tongue. And back. Chi. Back. One more. Go. And back. Okay, so actual line of the leg should be, I'm going to take this leg and put it over there. Okay, so the direction of the leg is here. So it's going this way because I got to be a little wider, right? So when I step this way, pivot around, this leg, sorry, I'm going the wrong way. So when I'm stepping across this way, I want this leg to go over here. Okay, so but I'm already square here as I'm bringing it there, even though I don't stop in the middle. Okay, now same exercise kind of applies to doing the 270-degree turn. It's just more rotation. So let's everybody start with the right leg forward. Okay. Okay, we'll do from Heian Shodan. So Agi Uke here. I want you to take this left hip. We're going to go around the backside here, and the same sort of thing. This leg is going straight over that way because it's got to end up one shoulder width in front of this leg here. So when I make this big turn, I got to turn the hip, and I got to squeeze it in, and I got to step out one shoulder width closer to the camera. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So from here, ready? We're gonna do a down block. I want you to get all the way turned around first, and then step out. Itch. And back. All right. Left leg forward. No, you're right. Right leg forward. Knee. And back. Tongue. Back. Chi. And back. Last one. Go. And back. All right, switch legs. Okay, Agike. Take your right hip this way. Right hip this way. Right foot going that way. It's got to go one shoulder width closer to the camera. Ready? It's okay, and if you add the extra squeeze to your thighs, that should help you get square to the world before you step out. Knee. And if you squeeze your toes together this way, both sets of toes, squeezing the thighs together, that should help as well. Feet. One more. And go. Good. All right, let me see you guys do it. Go back to the other leg. So where everybody should be right leg forward. Okay, so really use that hip to rotate. You're going to end up going that way. Ready. Itch. Okay, so don't worry so much if you struggle a little bit with the balance. That's telling me that, yes, you're moving faster than you used to. So you got to find a way to counteract that speed that you're using. Knee. Ton. Good, good, good. Chi. Nice, Dirk. And go. That's it, Mary. Okay, let's go the other leg. All right, so Marty, look out for your credenza there. You're going that way. All right, here we go. Move that hip. Ready. Itch. And back. Squeeze the thighs together. Squeeze the pivot on the heel. Knee. Feet, switch your feet. There you go. Now that should be a lot easier. Ton. Good. P. That's it, Mark. Go. So Mark, it looks like you're stopping your hip rotation just a little early. And you're kind of, I think you can go just a little bit further with the hip rotation. Try going a little bit further with the hip rotation before you step out. Yeah, there you go. Does it feel a little bit off balance though? Yeah. 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 So I think what was happening there is that you were kind of slowing yourself down and ending a little shorter, and then that last drive didn't really help you get going any faster. Okay. All right. So quick refresher. So we have moving forward and moving backwards where we're using the hip. Okay. So in all of our Heian katas, we have a lot of moving forward and moving backwards. So everybody, let's put your left leg forward. So I want to take this hip. Let's just do a rising block stepping forward. So rotate the hip forward and just let it release. It's okay. And come back, release it back the other way. Ready? It's use the hip, knee. Okay, so one of the things about going backwards is you have to get on the driving leg, which means you have to get into this leg here and drop the hip as you push back and make the hip go. So the hip leads, the foot catches you. Okay, so if I'm running this way, body leads and the foot catches me. Okay, and the push of this, each time I put my foot down, I'm pushing forward. Okay, so let's go back to right leg forward. Okay, so use the hip rotation to go forward. Itch. And hip rotation to go backwards. Knee. Itch. Knee. Itch. Knee. Itch. And knee. Okay, and then just what we just did there for the big 270-degree turns. Okay, now we also have one kibadachis that we move into. So very similar to what we did earlier with the turn this way, but we must use the hip to rotate. Okay, this one's even more so because there really isn't a whole lot of good leg drive that we can get out of it until we get all the way around. Okay, so from here, let's face this way. Put your left leg forward. Okay, turn the hip. Okay, keep your thighs tight. Step out. Itch. Okay, now going forward, squeeze the thighs together, pivot on the ball of the foot. Now you got a nice leg drive, but got to use the hip to get onto this new back leg. Itch. Now backwards. Itch. And forward knee. Itch. Forward knee. Okay, now let's switch. Okay, let's go this way toward the camera. We're going to go behind ourselves. Okay, squeeze those thighs together. Use the hip. Itch. And back. Sorry, I forgot we're working both sides. Here we go. Itch. Now squeeze it going that way. Knee. Should feel, if you're wearing your dogi and your belt, you should feel that belt really swing. Itch. Knee. Itch. Knee. Keep your posture tall. Itch. And knee. All right, good, yame. All right, so I think we're primed up to do our kata now. So let's see if we can take all that, how to move faster, and apply that to how we do our kata, okay? So that way this kata has a lot of quickness between count 0 and 1, between 1 and 2, whenever there's that step, and it's kind of supposed to be a very fast technique, and it should make it a little bit sharper. Now you have to really squeeze all the muscles at the very end to kind of contain all that momentum and energy that you're driving through that'll make it very, very fast. All right, so let's go through, let's start with some Heian Shodan. Let's, ayoi. Heian Shodan. Really think about the hip. It's knee, dan, ego, rook, it's touch, two, right? All right, here's that big turn we just worked on. It's knee, dan, she, go, rook, it's touch, right? It's knee, dan, she, yame, and bow. All right, let me watch you guys. So the kata, you know the kata, right? So now you just apply some of the technical items that we've just been working on. All right, here we go. Heian Shodan. Okay, if you want to go ahead and work a little pre-move in it, just to feel the start of the hip rotation, that's fine. Ready. Itch. E. Dan. Shigo. Hook. Stitch. Touch. Ku. Itch. Knee. Dan. Chi. Go. Itch. Knee. Dan. Itch. Knee. Dan. Chi. Good, yame. All right, Tony, when you're moving off to the 45, it looks like you're leaving your thighs just a little bit open. Try and move through the center, getting to that 45. Looked like it was kind of a little bow-legged-ish, if you will. Not a lot, but try and squeeze your thighs together just a little bit more, moving to the 45.
Close, thank you.
All right, Mark, did you have something? Oh, okay, good. All right, let's go one more time. Hand shodan, nice and quick, no count. Let's ayo, hand shodan. Hajime. Hey. Hey. Gimme. All right, so the one thing too that I forgot to mention is when you're moving that fast, your head's also got to turn. Okay, so make sure you're not doing, let's say for instance, the first lunge punch hand shodan, you're not still leaving your head over here and then ending everything together. So if you turn the head as well, now the shoulders want to go too with the hip, and you can kind of see what's going on over there before you get there. Okay, so the head turn will help the shoulders turn, which will help also the hips and everything else. All right, let's go to Heian Nidan. All right. So this one we have a little bit of vibration. So vibration is on here, here, here. Okay, not a whole lot of rotation in these first few moves. Ready, Heian Nidan. Itch, knees up. Itch, knees up. G. Now, good opportunity to really work this stepping. Bend that front knee in, turn the right hip as you step in. It's knee on right. All right, big turn. It's knee on G. Go. Rotate it all the way in. Okay. It's knee on T. Big turn again. Move the head too. It's knee on T. Gimme. Plus. All right, let me watch you guys. All right, here we go. Heian Nidan. It's neat. Sanchi. It's neat. Sanchi. It's neat, son. All right, now really bend into your new back leg, which is your front leg now, and throw that backside hip forward as you do the shuto. Itch. Not so much, Peter. Your hip, your belt knot is going almost straight to your left. More forward with your belt knot. There you go. Nip. That's better, Tony. Sun. Itch. Nick. Sun. Oh, Andy Lim, do that one over again. Use that hip rotation. There's it. More. Itch. All right, so everybody go to the next, the two shutos. The last two shutos. 1, 2. Miho, go 2 more. 1 and 2. Good. Here we go. Itch. Ni-san. Itch. Ni-san. Peter, go back to the reverse punch. You kind of blended the two together. So uchi-uke, kick, and reverse punch. There you go. Now step forward and really push that hip forward. Itch. All right, big hip turn. Pete, does. Front stance. There you go. Itch. Oh, Pete, you're sneaking up on it. Go fast. Go back, do it again. Don't sneak up on it. Move that hip really fast. Go. That's it. Itch. Sneak. That's better. Go ahead, Mijo. One more. Sun. Good, yummy. All right, so don't be surprised that, yeah, you might feel a little bit more tired because you're actually using a lot more muscles to get yourself moved around. But if you use them properly, it should feel like you're just, floating through it and getting there in a nice quick manner without having to put a whole lot of extra energy into it. Okay. And you should be a lot faster individual techniques. Not necessarily, I don't want you to speed up the tempo. I want you to get individual techniques nice and quick. Okay. Just think about it. If you're in a fight, individual technique, first one there wins, right? Normally. So you want to be able to deliver that first technique that you got as fast as you can, as strong as you can. Okay. All right, here we go. On your own, Heian Nina. Hajime. Hey. Hey. Hajime. Embo. All right. Any questions? Now we've done quite a bit here. If I were facing, I'd have to do it opposite to make us all look the same. Okay. All right, so in the next Heian Sandan, Yondan, Godan, I'll leave this panoramic view of all of us on, and then that way you can see how you're doing by your own. Okay. All right, so let's go. Let's do some Heian Sandan. Let's. Ayo. It's Nissan. It's Nissan. She go. Hitch. Hey. It's knee. San. She go. Quick. Hitch. Hotch. Ku. Yame. All right, good. All right, let me watch you guys a little bit. Ready? And Sandan. So those twists that we go 170 degrees or 180 degrees. All right, here we go. Ready. Hitch. Nissan. Hitch. Nissan. Hitch. Turn the head. Meet. San. See. Hitch. Hitch knee. Anshi. Gorak. Each. Now get that left hip coming in right behind everything. Go. Hitch. Knee. All right, good. Now, some of you seem to kind of be going back to your old way of doing things and just kind of using your legs and not your hips. to turn and to step. Okay, so still keep in mind that your hips moving in the direction that you want to go will always make you a little bit faster. All right, here we go. On your own. And Sandan. Hajime. Ayame. Emba. All right. Heian Yondan. Up. Yo. Heian Yondan. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Rook. Ich. Hot. Juju. Eight. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Rook. Ich. Hot. Two. Eight. Two. Yummy. Emba. All right, let me watch you guys. All right, here we go. Heian Yondan. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. All right, Dirk, try that one again, moving your right hip as fast as you can forward. So Jujuki low. Now move your right hip real fast. There you go. Yep. It's Nissan. Shigo. Touch. Tony, keep going. Two more. 1, 2. And then 1, 2. It's Nissan. It's Nissan. Shi. It's Nissan. Shi. Go. Now move that right hip forward as fast as you can. Ni. San. Shigo. Now move that right hip forward again as fast as you can. It's. There you go. Yummy. All right. So it should almost feel like you're running versus the little jog you used to do without that hip. Okay. So it should feel like you're really moving a lot faster. All right. One more time. All right. Here we go. About. And Yondan. Hajime. Hey. Hey. Yummy. Amber. Us. All right. All right. So just for giggles, let me have you guys do it opposite direction or opposite directions to start. And I'll do it regular And you see if you can follow me. All right, ready? And on that. Itch to your right. Knee to your left. Forward left leg or right leg. Itch. Left leg. To your right. Itch. To your left. Itch. Down with your right. Up with your left. Strike the neck. Kick. Land forward. Left leg. Kosadachi. Back fist. Left leg, Pete. There you go. Kosadachi, right? All right, unwind it. Off to the side. Kick, punch, punch. Squeeze it in. And back out. Kick, punch, punch. Moto Tiyuki, right leg. Left leg. Right leg. Reach up. Knee. And step back with your left leg. Right leg forward. Itch, one more. Yummy. All right, good. I like doing that just so you get a sense for it ain't that easy. Sometimes. Okay, here we go. And go on. All right, let's try and use those hips still. All right, yo. Itch knee. Sun. Shigo. Raw. Hitch. Hutch. Kuju. Hitch. Hitch. Knee. Sun. Chi. Go. Rook. Ape. Itch. Itch. Knee. Sun. Shi. Go. Yummy. All right, let me watch his for the hip movement. Ready? And go down. Itch knee. Sun. Miho looking to your right. Itch knee. Peter Tucania, make that more of a back stance, so get more onto your left leg. There you go. Sun. Feet. Go. Rook, hitch, hutch, coup. Hitch. E. Un. Chi. Go. Rook. Hutch. Coup. Hitch knee. On she go. All right, Andy Lim, all right, yummy, everybody. Andy Lim, go to the last Moto Uke facing the back of your room. Okay, then do the knife hand strike to the groin, hitch. All right, now, you did not do it that wide with your left leg the last time. You're good this time. All right, yeah, you were almost there. So move that leg over, definitely move that leg over. Now move it back to back stance. Switch it out, next one. And then strike again. Good width. See how that gives you room to rotate that hip from the backside forward. Now close it up again or open it up again. There you go. Good. All right. Okay. So when doing this technique, you got to give your hips room to rotate forward and then rotate them back. Okay. All right. One more time. And go down. Time on your own. No count. Ayo. Hajime. Hey. Hey. Yame. Emba. Os. All right, so the Teki katas don't have a whole lot of need to do that. Let's do Teki Shodan and then maybe finish up with Bassai Dai so we can kind of tie in the features of the new hip rotation, or let me say the concept of the hip rotation being a little bit stronger. Okay. All right. Let's go. All right. Hanba. Teki Shodan. It's Nissan. Here you go. Look. It's touch. Two. It's Ni Sanshi. Hey. It's Nissan. She go. It's Nissan. She. It's Ni Sanshi. Hey. And finish. Hanba. Okay. Not a lot of hip rotation in that one. There is definitely vibration in that one. Okay. All right, so let's do Bassai Dai. We'll do Bassai Dai a couple times. Okay, try and get some good hip rotation in our movements. Okay, and our techniques. Ayoi, kamae, Bassai Dai. Ich, Nissan, Ego, hook hitch, hutch. Ooh, here's a good opportunity for a nice hip rotation. It's neat. Sanchi. Go. Here's that hand knee on, hip pushing forward as you step. It's knee sanchi. See. Go. Hey. One more. Use that hip. It's knee sanchi. Go. Hitch. Hutch. Two. It's knee. See. Go. Use that hip to pull back. Hook. Hitch hutch. Hutch coup. Hitch. Knee. Big hip. Hitch. Eight. Yummy. And bow. All right. We'll leave it all spotlighted. All right, ready? Bassai Dai. I'll still count. It. Knees on. Open, close. Go, rook. It's hutch. Two. Two. So Pete does a little less squat, just stand up. Now tuck your rear end underneath and whatever bend happens, happens. There it is. It's neat. More hip rotation to your left. There it is. It's neat. Some. Oh, Dirk, go back and do that one again. Shove that right hip forward as high fast as you can go. So go to the uchi-uke. Now squeeze that hip and go forward with that right hip. Go. That's better. Now same with the next sequence. It. Knee side, forward and then back. Boom, boom. So you can't move fast without moving that hip fast. Go. Turn the hip. Now here's another opportunity. Shove that right hip forward as fast as you can. It. Knee. Now bring it back fast. Sanchi, go. It. Peter, I should say. Sorry, we're at the strike the groin. Right there. Yep. No, hand cover this way. Right. Yep. Itch. B. Sun. T. Go, Rockitch. Itch knee. Hold on, Marty. Cheek. Go, Rook. Marty and Peter, stay where you're at. Everybody else go one more. Andy Lim, stay where you're at. Dirk, stay where you're at. Okay, we're on the big turn. Scoop. Itch knee. Make sure that hip is going more to the left. Itch knee. Now push that leg, shuffle in really fast. Itch knee. Sun. Here you go. There you go. Yummy. Marty, down low. Down low with your hands. There you go. Yeah. Jion, Jite, Jin, all up here. Bassai here. All right. One last time. I'm going to let you guys go. No count. Okay. Try and use that hip best you can. Move as quick as you can in between the techniques. Still keep the good measured tempo. Bassai dai. Yoi. Hajime. All right, yummy. All right. All right. I think that's about it for tonight. Thanks for coming, everybody. Appreciate it. Saturday, we're going to have, it'll be live only. Unfortunately, we'll do, but fortunately for those that come live. And then we're going to go over to Joe Cool's afterwards for an adult beverage or some lunch at least. So if you haven't responded yet on whether you're going to come or not, please do so I can get a final count on how many are coming. I've got a reservation, but I don't want to go over it too much as far as go under it too much. So they've got a big table for us and we're just got 5 people. It'd be kind of a waste of a big table, so they can put a bigger group in there. So all right. I sent out a couple things on on the end of the session. Also, reminder, if you're going to do some private lessons, make sure you get on my calendar. I did get some information about the belts and the gis. Apparently, both items from Tokaido in Japan are back ordered. So they hope to have the sizes we need for the gis by the end of the month, and they didn't have any promises of when the belts would be available in the 1.5 inches. They had the 1 inch, which I don't like those. They're just too flimsy and too small. So hopefully, I've been poking the gal over in California for some more detail, and she's not responded since last week when she said they weren't available. So I asked her to see if she could get some more details on, all right, well, when will they be available?